Welcome to the Cardboard Cave Podcast, the #1 show in Puerto Rico about trading card games. Thanks for Alter Sleeves for sponsoring our show. Use our affiliate link or code CardboardCave for 5% off your order and spice up your commander. Don't forget to follow us on our social media or listen to us in all major audio platforms. Thanks for being part of our community, and please like, share, and comment below. Plus enjoy the live show.
Controversial things forward, so might as well, like the first controversial thing, which was the Aragorn thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm bringing the second controversial thing.
Go ahead.
Playing with Power, MTG, and Eminem's events hosted an event called Mox Masters, in which they hosted a tournament.
Yep.
The winner of said tournament is a known player with abusive behavior.
Mm-hmm.
During that tournament, there was a lot of misgendering and harassment due to part of several different sources.
Yep.
And even though they addressed it, I feel like Magic should not be anything. Like, if anything, Magic should be a very, very inclusive and very open to all aspects and all different ideologies in life and all different types of people. So there is no space for harassment, misgendering, any type of abusive behavior whatsoever. Just wanted to mention out that they did handle it during the event, like after the event, and it happened. So there's just something that's, well, it's unfortunately a part of society, but it should not be a part of society.
Mm-hmm.
It's just difficult to sometimes manage who comes into your space sometimes, especially with something as big as Magic. It's something that really has to be dealt with on the spot and nipped at the bud, because regardless, at the end of the day, tournaments are supposed to judge the quality of player with strategy wise and all that. They usually aren't judges of character, but it's just difficult to sometimes see someone who whose character is easily put into question, and then they're at the top of this tournament, and you're just kind of well, that bothers me. It bothers me that they were allowed to continue, especially when they demonstrated having behavior that is just abusive behavior towards other players.
Yeah.
There's
obviously
to be nipped in the bud. It's something that you when you catch the offense, you got to do something about it. If not, well, just give the opportunity of the people keep moving forward and just acting like this in those spaces without any repercussions.
I agree. I think there's etiquette in terms of how you present yourself to other players when you're in tournaments, when you're playing with others. There's an etiquette, and there's a sense of respect among other players, and if you're not abiding by those social norms, social rules, then people should consider the fact that you should do something about that. They should talk about that. They should address it, and if that person keeps being abhorrent, then they should throw that person off.
So that person got banned. Just
okay, that's good.
Yeah, but
I'm
the
glad I
problem,
did that.
my issue in general is the fact that the person was still allowed to continue, because honestly, it really sucks for the person to like get to the end of the tournament and win the tournament and then get like banned and sanctioned. Like honestly, that feels bad. I'd rather just ban them mid tournament and then just have the, you know,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just the way I see it. But you know, it doesn't really change. Like the general opinion doesn't change. This person was shitty. I just think they should have dealt with it before they got the chance to like win.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Well then, guys. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a long week. I am
Okay.
tired,
Yeah.
so I think we're gonna end things here. Although,
Awesome.
before we start doing the leaving, I want to remind everybody that we have a merch store. We have amazing shirts with stuff like Only Lands, Revolutionizing Your Mulligan. You can do it with the tagline, without the tagline. Really cool stuff. We got stuff like Will You Pay the One, and other really cool designs that are coming up. So go ahead and check us out. Um, Other than that, remember we got our altar sleeves linked. I'll go ahead and play the little video a little later again because I always enjoy putting it in there. Um, just if you want to spice up your commander deck, you want to get 5% off of your next order, so you could your first order when you go ahead and spice that stuff up. Just our code Cardboard Cave Podcast, and just make your commander decks look spicy. Get yourself a Thrasios with Tiggle Biddies, and
Mhm.
also remember that we have. I think that's next week. Actually, we have our first collab of 2023 with the one and only Joseph Johnson, aka Black Nito. It's been featured on Table Talk Jocks. Cool stuff. I'm actually super excited about this. I did not expect this to be our first collab, so
Very
I'm like
cool.
mega excited.
Yeah. Super great.
Real quick, JP, where can the people find you?
The people can find me here at the Cardboard Cave Podcast. How about you, Orengo?
You can find me here with you guys talking about cardboard in a landfill in Texas or by wizards, and sometimes it's the same thing. But you can also find me at Cinema Podcast, where we talk about movies, and yeah, just find me over there. YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. But Chris, where can the people find you?
You can find me here at the Cardboard Cave Podcast. You can sometimes find me on Twitch. You'll be able to interact with me through our Twitter and all of our social media. Really, like just write to us. Let's do something. Creators out there, Magic the Gathering players, let's do something. Let's play some Magic. Let's make content together. I would love that. Let's get some talking.
Yeah.
Alejandro, since you are more in tune, like since you are like more aware of all of John's projects, where can the people find John? Since unfortunately he
Uh,
wasn't able to make it here with us.
yeah, you can find John also talking about Sweet Sweet Cardboard, but if not, you can find him in Real in Films. Real in Films on Instagram. He's on Twitter. He has a webpage. He also talks about movies. He does interviews too. It's on YouTube, so check him out.
All right, guys. And speaking of, remember, you guys can check us out, like not just here on Twitch or whatever, whichever platform you may be watching us in. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify if you just want to, give us a listen while you're going out for a walk. You can find us in just all the podcast platforms. You can find us everywhere. So look for us everywhere. Give us your support so that we can keep making awesome content for you guys. I love all of you, all of my hosts, all of our listeners, all of our viewers. See you all in the next one.
Bye.